Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. Here we are on the player update for episode 5, and the death roll continues. Let's get something up on the background besides this. Let's see what's on the bottom of the list. Here we are. All the villagers seem to stay on that end of the village. Okay, so first on the list is the team of Technoscribe, Frank and Honest, and Mom of Miners. Of course, Mom of Miners died 2 episodes ago, and in episode 5, they Technoscribe and Frank made new puppies, started building Momo's Memorial Dog Kennel, although I hope they have a better name for it than that. And that was it for episode 5 for Technoscribe and Frank. Next we have Box. Box colored his dog collars. He made a banner and put it on the wall. He continued working on his stockade wall. He made a new puppy. He did some farming. And then he looked at an Enderman. And the Enderman came over and killed him. So Box is out. Another death. Next we have Ong Ong. Ong Ong started out by doing some caving, where he found some iron, came up, made himself full iron armor. So hopefully if he gets blown up and won't die. He made bread. He made pie. He made a subreddit for the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. Thanks, Ong Ong, for making a subreddit. I went and looked at it. It's pretty cool. I was going to post something on there, but I haven't made a Reddit account yet, so I couldn't do that. But I'm still planning on doing it. Okay. He also made some new puppies, and he took his pack hunting in the evening. You know, hunting mobs. Yeah, that's a fun thing to do with a dog pack. Next we have OG Games, Colony 9. OG, of course, is out, as is Diamond Girl, I think. Anyway, they were lost in the ravine at the beginning of the episode, but they did find their way out eventually. And then they did some grinding at the skeleton spawner, and they worked on the farm a little bit in order to get some more bread. Next we have Grandma's Gone Gaming. Grandma got her second dog. Yahoo! So now she has 2 dogs. That's good. She did some farming, enough to make bread. She put a fence around the farm, and while she was working on the fence, a creeper came up behind her and exploded and killed Grandma. Oh no! Grandma is dead too in episode 5. Next we have Felonious Wizard. Felonious Wizard colored his collars, his dog collars. He did some farming. He made pie. He did some mining, and that broke into caving. but he didn't die. So good job there. Next we have Piker Eyes. Piker Eyes started out by doing caving. One of his dogs stepped into lava. So that is, if you're taking your dogs with you when you're caving, you need to stay far away from the lava because the dogs will just step right into it. He continued caving his entire episode 5. He finished up with a broken pick, no wood, trapped underground with his dogs. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if he's got any food, but he's going to have to try to figure out some way to get out without a pick. Maybe he can find dirt he can dig up through and use a shovel. I don't know. But next we have Andy Doan. Andy Doan made a new puppy, did some farming, collected some sand, because, you know, you always need sand to make glass. He made a boat and crossed the river. No, not the river, the lake. He made a boat and crossed the lake over to the plains biome, collected the pumpkins, came back to his house, and a creeper blew up inside of his house right next to his chest, exploding the chest also, destroying the house pretty much, scattering his chest contents all over. But he didn't die. So he went in and cleaned up and recovered. So Andy Doan is not dead. Next we have J-Gaz Mom. J-Gaz Mom did some farming, went hunting for zombies at night, and ran into a creeper that blew her right off the map. So J-Gaz Mom is dead due to a creeper. Creepers are bad business this month. Next we have the team of Conquering and Kazar. They made another puppy at the beginning of their episode. They expanded their fence area. While Conquering was out there working on the fence, a creeper walked up behind her and exploded. She didn't even hear it coming. Exploded point blank range, killed Conquering, leaving Kazar on his own. Then he started checking the dogs and found out that all the dogs belonged to Conquering, so Kazar can't get him to do anything. So he headed off, got some supplies in his inventory, and headed off looking for wolves. And at the end of the episode, he actually found wolves. They're across the river from where he is. I hope he gets over there before they despawn, because they do look like that they're more than 32 blocks away and could despawn at any moment. Next we have Bretro's Gaming. Bretro's Gaming started out by caving, found some iron, came up, did a little exploring, found pumpkins, went searching for wolves, but have not found any yet. Kind of like me in my episode. I'm searching for wolves and haven't found any either. Next we have Velk. Velk started out by caving, found some iron, also found lapis. One of his dogs died from a fall. It wasn't that high of a fall, but the dog was already down quite a bit on his hearts. And then some more dogs were killed in battles with mobs and with Velk's sword. By the end of the episode, he was down to 2 dogs. And I think the reason he's losing so many dogs is because he's not keeping their health up. He's only using the zombie flesh to breed them, and other than that, they're pretty pitiful. So their tails are down. They're not regenerating, and so they're weak one-hit kills for anything that comes by. Next we have Hawkminer. Hawkminer started building his house. He got a potato from a zombie, from a friendly zombie that died at the end of his sword, and he planted the potato. Okay, next we have Life with Teens. Life with Teens did some farming, went looking for wolves, got lost, Then eventually did find her way back to her home base. Did some more farming and made bread. I think she's going to have to go quite a ways in order to find chunks that haven't spawned yet. Brand new chunks to spawn wolves into. Next we have Batheart MC. Batheart bred the doggies and made a new puppy. Did some farming. Went into a cave, found some iron. Came up, did a little fishing. And then spent the rest of the evening doing dog pack marauding against the mobs. Next we have Nova Cookie 232. He started out his episode lost, but he did eventually find his home. He made it back home with one dog, no wolves, so there'll be no breeding until he finds another wolf that he can tame. Next we have Scody Garbitas. Scody Garbitas, as you remember, is in the other world, not the same world we're all playing in. He made new puppies. He also got a potato from a zombie, and he's having big trouble keeping the dogs in the house. Every time a mob hits him, the dogs all run out to defend him, and then he's like, "Get back in the house! Get back in the house!" Okay, so dogs are like that. Next we have the unofficial series from Emma Storm. You remember she already died in the official series, so now she's doing the unofficial series. She found pumpkins and she made pie. She found the Skelly dungeon. She made it into a simple grinder. It's a really clever design. I wouldn't have thought to do it that way, but it seems to be working good for her. And she's grinding zombies for their bones. And bows and arrows. Next we have Kid Awesome 2. Whoa, what was that? Did I do that? I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, I hit the space bar. Okay, Kid Awesome 2. He started out his episode with one heart and no food. So he cut down trees like a fiend for like all day long. Got enough apples to regen, so that was good. Then he got into a fight with a spider and a skeleton and a couple of zombies all at the same time. Got knocked back down to one heart again. Decided to retreat. Stayed away from the mobs long enough to eat another couple of apples and regen up his health about halfway. Then re-engaged the mobs. Got blown up by a creeper. And he's out. Killed by a creeper, just like Conjuring, just like Jagaz's mom, just like Grandma's Gone Gaming, and many others before them. So Kid Awesome 2 is out. That's 5 people that have died in episode 5. I think we've had 5 deaths every episode. I don't know if anyone's going to be left by episode 9, but we'll see. Oh look, it's a baby. Okay, this is Mike Deering signing out. Somehow, how do I do that? I have to get out of this, back to the screen. Come on. Oh no. It's crashed.